Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Haley. I am a fourth year teacher teaching pre-K this year. Right, today I have a classroom haul of sorts, little fun things to share with y'all. I picked up some books and some pretend and play things, as well as I went to Target today and got a few things from the dollar spot. They don't have out all of their stuff yet at my Target for the classroom, but they had a few cute things that I wanted to pick up. And then there was a Barnes & Noble near me that is closing down. So I went and rated the kids' books. It is my first year in pre-K as a teacher. I did student teach in pre-K, but my first 2 years were in kindergarten, and then last year I was in first grade. So I'm really trying to gear my library this year towards a lot of thematic books, things that I can put out, for pumpkin themed books for October, or snowflake, Yeti books, things like that for December, things that are a little bit more thematic that I can kind of switch out monthly. So I went a little crazy on the books, but I'm very excited. Then I also got some fun pretend and play stuff here that I'll tell you all about in a minute. So we're gonna jump right into it. All right, y'all, starting off, I am a huge fan of the How to Catch books by Andy Elkerton. Well, the designs are by him, but yeah, they're written by different people. I'm a huge fan of these books. I think they're so fun. And if you have the app Novel Effect, the kids love these books on Novel Effect. If you don't know what Novel Effect is, it is an app that has a lot of different books downloaded on it. And when you say that you're reading that book, if you pull it up on your phone, it has the sound effects that go with the book. So the How to Catch books are really fun with that because the kids can hear the leprechaun escaping the trap, or things like that. It's just really fun, really cute. So I am a huge fan of these books. I already have a ton of them in my library, but Barnes & Noble had a few that I don't have yet, so I picked those up. So the first one I got was How to Catch a Witch. This one is written by Alice Walstead and Megan Joyce, and then of course the designs are by Andy Elkerton. So I just thought this one would be really cute to put in my library in October. And then the next one I got was How to Catch an Invisible Bad Guy. I had never even seen this one. This one is also written by Alice Walstead and then Andy Elkerton. This one just looks so cute. We have a light table in my pre-K classroom, and I kind of thought it might be cute for maybe them to just kind of design an invisible bad guy, or design a trap, because it kind of looks like the neon lights kind of thing. Maybe design a trap for the invisible bad guy with the light table. I thought that would be really cute, so I picked up that one. And then the next one I picked up was How to Catch a Yeti by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. This one I'm going to put out in my library in December. We're going to do, I think the theme we're doing is bakery, but obviously this can be out December or January, just kind of those frozen months. Not that we get very many of them in Texas. And then the other thing, I was so excited about this. This is the 5-minute How to Catch Stories. I just thought this would be so cute. You have your little bit of rest time after you're coming in from recess, or just trying to reset back in the classroom. It takes 5 minutes. It says that it comes with How to Catch a Dragon, How to Catch a Mermaid, Leprechaun, Dinosaur, Tooth Fairy. The How to Catch a Yeti is in here, and so I just thought this one would be so amazing to have for any of the ones that I am missing. I love having these books because then these are accessible to the kids in the classroom library, but then this one can kind of stay with me as my teacher copy, and then I have all of them. I'm pretty sure all of them are in here. So I just thought this was so cool. So I got the big How to Catch Stories book. So the next thing I picked up a few, I picked up 2 books by Peter Reynolds. Love Peter Reynolds. We usually try to make a big deal of Dot Day in the lower grades. And so we read, so it says International Dot Day. This is a great book for that. This is called The Dot. by Peter H. Reynolds. When I was student teaching in pre-K, we read this book, and then we did like they to design their own dot. So like they used the markers and drew all over it, and then we sprayed it, and the marker like bled. It was on a coffee filter, so the marker spread, and they got to like design their own little dot. And so I thought that was really cute. I think I already have a copy of this book in my library, but it was so cheap at Barnes & Noble that I figured if my team teacher doesn't have it, she can borrow it, or it's just nice to have like a new fresh copy in your collection. So I got that one, and then I also got Peter H. Reynolds' Our Table. Let me read the thing on this one. So this one says, beloved creator and New York Times bestseller Peter H. Reynolds crafts a timeless tale about one little girl's quest to reunite her busy family and bring them back together at their table. A universal story celebrating the gift of time shared from one of today's most gifted picture book creators. So I just thought that was so cute. We and my family really value the time that we spend at our table as a family. And so I just thought that this was a great book for us to have. And then we also do talk about, families in pre-K and family dynamics, what it looks like for our family versus other families. And so I just thought this would be a great book to have. I thought it was super cute. The next book I picked up, I have a few Pete the Cat books in my library, in my classroom library, but I do not have Pete the Cat Snow Days. So I thought that'd be really cute to have for December, January, again, those more winter months that I seem to not have a lot of books of. So I kind of tried to pick some of those up. Then this one, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this book. I had never heard of this book, and it might just be a me thing. This book is called The Make-Believers. It is by Ryan Seacrest and Meredith Seacrest Leach, illustrated by Bonnie Louie, or Louie? I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. It's called The Make-Believers. So it's just like all about, here, I'll read you the sleeve. So it says, you might think dreams only exist at night when the moon is glowing and your eyes are shut tight. But what if I told you there's another kind of dreaming? All you have to do is make believe, because you are a make-believer. The make-believer encourages little ones everywhere to imagine big, to dream far, and to always, always follow your heart. So I just thought, what more of a perfect book would there be to read when we introduce pretend and play? Like, I thought reading this before we introduce the pretend and play center and like talk about what it looks to make believe. We might not have some of these things in our pretend and play center, but how can we be a make believer and make those things come to life while we play? So I just thought this book was so cute and so perfect. So I'm really excited about this book. Then the next one I got here, I have a few classics. So I got Time for School, Little Blue Truck. I think this might be one that's in our curriculum. We use the 3 Cheers for Pre-K. I can't remember if this one specifically is in there or not, but I do remember reading it when I was student teaching in Pre-K. So I just thought it'd be a nice little staple to have. We love the Little Blue Truck books. So I was really excited about this one. Then I also got the classic Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Sorry, that glare right in front of the window. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Classic. Again, I think I have it, but I also think it's in paperback. So I wanted to have a little hardback to kind of have as my own copy. And then the paperback older one can go kind of in the kids' library. So I was excited about that one. And then I got Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Corden. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. So Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack moo. So I just thought this one would be so cute to have. The illustrations are so cute on this one too. Okay, and then the next one I got is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Sleigh. In kindergarten and in first grade, we read Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus for persuasive, when we're learning about persuasive writing and how to persuade people to doing things that we want them to do, or why they shouldn't do something. And so I just thought Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Sleigh, again, along with my winter books that I'm collecting, I thought this would be a really good one to have kind of December, January, February time. Super cute. Okay, 2 more books for you. The next one that I got is Pig the Monster. I thought this was so cute to have in my thing for October. I have a lot of Pig the Pug books in my library already, but I knew for sure that I didn't have this one. So I just went ahead and got that. Pig the Monster by Aaron Blabby. So that's super cute. I think I have Pig the Pug, Pig the Winner, Pig the Star, Pig the Stinker, and Pig the Slop. I think those are the only ones that I have. So I'm missing a few out of like what it shows is on the back. So I was really excited to get this one. And then the last book that I got is The Easter Bunny is Coming to Dallas. So I am a teacher in Texas. My district is near Dallas, and so the kids know a lot about like the Texas State Fair. It has like a picture of the Cotton Bowl, and then there's Reunion Tower, and I think this is even the Old Red Courthouse right here. So the Easter Bunny is coming to Dallas. I just thought that was super cute. Maybe fun to read around Easter time. But yeah, skipping along, heading through Dallas, singing this song. The eggs are delivered, my Easter job's done, and now it's time that I joined in the fun. So it has like Big Tex toys, like Lake Texoma books. So I just thought that this would be really nice to make kids aware, like, again, talking about like location and where we're from and where we live and what we do where we live. I think that this is good to kind of expose them and also make connections to that real world. If some of them maybe have seen Big Tex at the State Fair or been on a Ferris wheel before, or drove past Reunion Tower when they were going somewhere. So I think this was a great one to have to make real world connections. And then it also is like a little spring themed book. Again, I'm trying to go very thematic with my books because I have a ton of books that have been handed down to me throughout the years, but I know that I need to have some that are like theme specific or like season specific or even monthly that I want to change out. So this is all of the books that I got that I just told you about. So I'm super excited about these. I can't wait to get them in my classroom. So that is what I got for those. And then the other 3 things that I got from Barnes & Noble was for Pretend and Play. So I bought this Glamour Vanity playset. It comes with like lipstick, a fake perfume, and these are all wooden, by the way. So it comes with like the vanity itself, and then it has like a comb, a little makeup palette, a mirror. I just thought that this would be super cute. In the month of August, when we introduce Pretend and Play, we're gonna do home living, and so I thought this would just be super cute to kind of have maybe like in one of my little cubes for the kiddos to play with and Pretend and Play when it's home living as one of the themes we're doing this year. So I thought that was super cute. And then going along with that, this could be I was thinking this could be also in Pretend and Play, or when we do community helpers, I thought this would be really cute. I could put it in both, but it's a little barbershop playset from Melissa and Doug. So I just thought this was so cute. It came with 16 pieces. So it has like the fake beard. It has a towel, the shaving cream, the brush for the shaving cream, the razor, the buzzer that I guess is battery powered and actually buzzes, like a comb, clippers, a mirror, and then it looks like it even comes with like some like hairstyle choices that the kids can choose from to kind of like tell them I want this one or whatever. So I just thought this was so cute, and I'm gonna put it in home living as our center for August, but I think I might also put it out when we're doing community helpers to kind of go along with the barbershop rather than like dad shaving his beard at home or whatever. So I was so excited about these. These were like, I think half off. So they were a steal at that Barnes & Noble. And then the last thing I got was more so my sister and I decided that it might be for our girls and more for our daughters rather than at the school. I think we could probably read it once at the school to kind of talk about birthdays. But it is this Meet Birthday, the story of how birthdays come to be. And then it's so cute. It comes with this book and it comes with a little birthday cake. So mine and my sister's idea, we have 2 daughters that are 3 weeks apart. And so our idea was that how cute would it be is if we read this book to our daughters like the night before their birthdays. And then when they wake up in the morning, little birthday cake. The plushie is in bed with them or like on the kitchen table with their birthday breakfast. Like, I just thought that'd be so cute as like a tradition to start, kind of an elf on the shelf type tradition, but it's meet your birthday. So I thought that was super cute. I think the book, we kind of read it while we were in the store. I think we could read it like once, maybe like beginning of the school year, to kind of talk about birthdays. If you have any August birthdays, it might be super relevant. But I just thought this was super cute. So Meet Birthday, it's by Jordan Jones and illustrated by Nicole Hose. So this was super cute, and it was the last one, so I was really excited to get that. So and then I just have a few things that I picked up at Target today while I was out, and then I also have my new rug from Rugs USA. I was not expecting it to come in today, but I got home today and it was already on my porch, so it's sitting right here behind me. So I have that too, and I'll pop up a picture right here of what that looks like on the screen. Rugs USA was having a clearance sale, but it was like even 25% off clearance, I think. And so I got the pink ABC rug to kind of put in my library center, so that they could have a cozy rug to sit on, because right now I just have my one big classroom rug. So I got this one too for them to be kind of a little bit cozier while they're reading in the library. So from Target, the things that I got, I have been making coffee at home more. So I just got these, cutesy little glass coffee cups. This was the last one of this one. I thought it was so cute. But I just got these 2 glass coffee cups. They did come with, plastic straws, and really like these cups. I prefer the glass straws. So I think I might order some on Amazon, but they were in the dollar spots. They were $3 a piece. So I just thought those were super cute for my iced coffee that I'm trying to make at home more often. So I got those. And then our school's colors are blue and gold, or blue and yellow. So this I thought was super cute. I want to use more like, what would you call it, like auxiliary lighting this year, like not just the overhead lights. I want to have some kind of like fun lighting, string lights, those kinds of things. And so I picked up this light. I thought it was super cute. It's just so cute. It like matches our yellow almost perfectly. So I'm really excited about this. This was $5 at the dollar spot. And then last 2 things I got also from the dollar spot. I got this little checklist pad. My classroom theme this year is the Miss Jacobs Little Learners, Gingham and Daisy pastel. I bought the whole bundle, and so that's my classroom theme. So this was like that light pink with the daisies on it. I just thought it was like a super cute checklist to kind of keep in my desk at work. And then the last thing I got, I haven't picked up a planner yet. I'm trying to decide the best planner. If y'all have any planners that you really love, I don't know that I need it to be a teacher specific planner, because I'm not going to be grading papers like I was in first grade, where I need to have like the rows and columns where I can put the kids' names and their grades. I'll have a data binder, so I don't really need that. And I think that my brain works better with the horizontal days of the week. And so I'm trying to find a planner that's an academic planner, but also has the horizontal days of the week, and then a nice monthly layout that I like. So I'm still on the hunt for a good planner for this year. So if y'all have a planner that's like your holy grail planner, you love it, let me know in the comments, because I'm on the lookout for one. But the last thing I got along, like on that calendar note, was this big desk calendar. I'm sorry for the glare, but this big desk calendar. So it just has, I like that it's undated, because knowing me, I might forget like a month through, and maybe I want to start it halfway through, or maybe I just need to like, oh, we skipped over September, we're gonna go straight to August or whatever. Like, so you can just circle the month that you're in and then put the dates yourself. I love that. And then I love that it came with these little mini sticky notes right here, and this notepad down here, to be able to like quickly add little notes and stuff. So this will probably go, I'm sure my keyboard will like go on top of it, but then I can just kind of move it if I need to like check something, if we're down here on the dates or whatever. But I was really excited about this. I like how like plain, just black and white, very minimalist it was. So I went ahead and picked that up too while I was at the dollar spot, and that was $5. So that is everything that I got for this haul today. This is my first YouTube video, so thank you for coming along with me. I am so excited to be back in pre-K. I am still working with the teacher that I student taught with in pre-K, and I know she's super excited for me, and I keep like bouncing ideas off of her, and then of course my team teacher too. So I'm just so excited to be back in pre-K. But let me know in the comments what your favorite item was. If you have a favorite book out of all of those books, let me know if there's some books that you are like, this is my holy grail book, you're missing this book, you need this book in pre-K. Let me know, because I know that I'm missing plenty. There's so many books out there. So let me know if you have any must-haves to check out, anything like that. My Amazon wish list is just growing and growing and growing because I keep adding things, and I'm gonna have to go little by little and whittle that list down myself too. So let me know if there's anything like that that you can think of. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more pre-K content from me. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go into my classroom. I'm hoping that they've cleaned the floors next week so that I can get in and start doing some like classroom setup. I want to get my layout down. So I'll be sharing like classroom setup, center ideas, probably more hauls, because this is not, I don't even think this is everything that I bought. This is just all the things that I've gathered so far. So again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, so you can be notified next time that I post. And that's it. So bye guys.